The next weapon I'm going to talk to you about is really a multi-purpose weapon. It's called a gig. A gig spear is a great multi-purpose tool. It's great for hunting around the water. That's what its primary design was for. Gigging was used to get frogs. So you ever heard of frog gigging? That's where it comes from. Also lizards and snakes, and it's very good even for fish. I've seen it used for small mammals, to kill small mammals, as well as a little bit maybe medium-sized mammals to kind of pin them down. Then you go in and dispatch them with your knife. So it's a very good multi-purpose hunting tool, and here's how it works. All right, so the first thing you got to do is you get yourself a nice sapling. I like these a little bit thinner than a normal spear, roughly about 1 inch in diameter at the base. I've seen them made bigger. It's your preference. Again, this one is quite a bit longer than I am because I want it to be extra long if I'm trying to get something that's in the water way a ways. So this one here is about 8 feet in height, and so, but it's your preference. I've seen people make them shorter. I like these particular types of spears just to be a little bit longer. First thing I got to do is up here at the end. This is where the spear point's going to be, and it's not going to be a regular spear point. What it's going to have is 4 prongs in it. So I've got to baton this down and cut it into cut it in half and cut it in half again, so I'll have 4 pieces to work with. So that's what I'm going to do now. And we're going to go down about 6 inches with the split. You see I've got it split there. Okay, I'm going to split it again in half. You don't want to break your item before you even get going. With that knife in there, I got 4 prongs, so you can see how this is going to develop there, right? All right, your next step when you're making your gig is you need 2 spreader sticks. One is a little bit fatter than the other one. This thinner one will go in first, and then the fat one will go on top of that to spread the stick so you can sharpen your gig spear points. So I'm going to put this one in here first. And I'm going to pull it back in there as far as I can to make sure these spread out really well. Now, you can see I've got the makings of a good gig spear with 4 points. All right, the next step for the gig spear, once you have your spreader sticks in there and you've got your 4 points pretty much established, is we want to secure these spreader sticks in here. And we do that using parachute cord. Now, if you can find vines to do it, great. I always say if you can utilize vines instead of cordage, that's always a great thing. I'm having a lot of difficulty in the area I'm at finding any kind of vines at this moment. So I'm going to go ahead and make a slip knot in here. Now all I'm going to do is pull that down nice and tight and go underneath the skinnier stick over to the other fat stick and back under. Now I come up over top and back under, over top, back under, and back over top. Now that keeps them pretty much in place. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under this one and back around. And now I'm going to move my cordage underneath the fat stick, over top of the small stick, underneath the fat stick, over the other small one. And what that does, it creates a tension on these little sticks so they don't move. So what you see I'm doing here now is I'm coming back through the spreaders over the sticks, creating a frapping. So I've got several fraps in there now. And what that's going to do is help tighten all of this in place. All right, what I'm doing now is I'm actually wrapping the paracord to go down the shaft to keep this reinforced where I've split the wood, so it has no chance of breaking while I'm hunting. All right, I've tied the end off there. It's all good to go. Nice and reinforced. Now the only thing left to do, sharpen the points. All right, as you can see, starting to come along pretty good. Work the outside really well, starting to work in between. And now I got to work on the inside a little bit, and I'll make these into fine precision points to get the job done right. All right. As you can see right there, you got 2 pretty good points going. I got to finish these other 2. She's almost there, halfway done. There they are. 4 points. Look at them babies. They're ready to go now. Ready for hunting. All I gotta do is go kind of fire harden these babies up. We're ready to get out there and get us some food. And that is how you properly make a gig spear.